What's up, everybody? Welcome to our first video. This is just going to be a getting started tutorial, what I do and how you can start doing what I do right now. So without further ado, let's get into this. So the first thing that everybody has to understand is what I actually do. So I trade on prop firm accounts, okay? I also have a live account, but this is for prop firm accounts. So, the best firm that I can recommend you is going to be TopStep, all right? And before, you guys are probably wondering, what is a firm, right? What is this? Become a futures trader. You're probably confused. So, this company over here actually provides money to people who can prove that they know how to trade, okay? So, let's say you buy an account, right? And if you scroll down here, you can see the prices for the accounts. Okay, you're essentially paying $1 for $1,000 in buying power. All right. So if you want 150K, you're gonna have to pay 150 bucks. If you want 100K, you're gonna have to pay 100 bucks. 50K, 50 bucks. For beginners, I recommend starting out on the 50K, just because it's the least amount of money, and emotionally you're not going to be as attached if you're risking 250 bucks for 500 bucks than if you're here risking 750 bucks for 1,500. The percentages are still the same. That's all you have to worry about. Don't worry about the money, okay? That is how you're going to blow up. The money will come once you learn the skill. The money came for me after I learned the skill. I was so focused on making the money, the dollar amount, that I was leaving behind all of these skills that I should have been picking up. And when I started focusing on the process more, I realized, oh my goodness, these skills I have never learned. Bang, 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 learn them. Now I can make the money. Okay? So we have 50K, 100K, and 150K. So let's say this is our example. All right? You're buying this account for $50. Your job here is to make $3,000 without losing $2,000. They give you 5 minis or 50 micros to trade with if you're using TopStep X. If you're using Tradovate, they will give you 5 contracts, because just 5 contracts total. 5 minis or 5 micros, because that's just their rule. Okay, so there is also a $149 activation fee per account after you pass it. So you buy this for 50 bucks. After you make $3,000, you're going to pay $149, and then you're able to trade with $50,000. The reason I say in air quotes is because you only get a 2K loss limit from the start. So let's say you take your first trade, right? And you make 3K. Your buffer is going to stop at 50K, okay? So if your account goes down below $50,000, you will lose the account. It stops at 2K. It trails up to $52,000, and then it stops at 50K. So it's not always $2,000 here. So if you get a buffer, like a 5K, 6K buffer, you will have more money to risk, because you have $6,000 until you lose the account, as opposed to $2,000. So building a buffer is very important. Now, after you activate this 49 plus 149, 200 bucks, you will be able to withdraw profits made on this account. Now, of course, every prop firm has its own rules. This is just one of many prop firms that are amazing. If you guys want another prop firm, you can use My Funded Futures, or Apex, but this has the best rules and the fastest payout if you are looking to get started. Apex has very tight rules, and my funded futures, you have to wait a bit for your payout. If you scroll down here, you can see everything else that they offer. It literally is only one step. Multiple accounts. You can have up to 5 accounts. So if you're like profitable, you get goated in this Discord server. You get yourself 5 150K accounts, and you have 750K in capital. Of course, that is going to cost you 5 accounts. That's going to be 150 per account. That's going to be 750 plus an additional 150. So you're going to be all in for 1.5K, but you're going to have 750K in capital. That's really worth it. That's a lot of money, guys. Um, with this, you can be making over $10,000 a day. So, like, that's assuming you have good risk, right? But let's see. They have a simple payout policy, right? So this is different than other firms because here all you need to have is 5 winning days, and a winning day is classified by making $200 or more. If you make $190, it does not count. But if you make $202, it will count as a winning day. And all that they check for is, does this person have 5 winning days, and is his balance above zero? Like, does this guy have any profit? Because what can happen is you can lose $1,500 your first day, right? You still have $500 to make back, but you make $200 every day. You make back $1,000. You're still going to be at negative 500 balance, right? So you're not going to be able to take a payout until your balance is in the profit. Yeah, they have extremely fast payout processing. Comes like 2 business days after it's approved, really quick. And yeah, you get a certificate. This is Top Step. Let's scroll up. So yeah, you can see that they paid out over $100 million since 2020. Just $67,000 funded accounts in September 2024. 2 days to earn a trading account, and the reason for that is because look, your profit goal is $3,000, right? You can't make that $3,000 in one day like you can on Apex and My Funded Futures, right? It doesn't matter, right? This payout rule, 5 days, that's the deal breaker for me, right? Like, that's the best payout rules like anybody has ever seen. That's why everybody's going to Top Step. So you cannot make more than 50% of the total passing, right? So the total profit target here is $3,000, right? Now, assuming we don't want to be on this eval for too long, right? We want to pass it quick because we want to make the money, because this is a waste of time, all right? The most you can make in every day is $1,500, all right? It's not literally a hard cap. Like, you can make $1,520 one day, and you can make $1,510 the next day, and you're going to pass, or you can make $1,580 the next day and $1,530 the first day. It doesn't matter, right? The number just can't be like crazy. Don't have over $1,600 in one day, is my saying. Or if you do, you're just gonna have to make 3.2K at the end or whatever. If you make more than 50% of the total profit at the end of passing the account, then you have to essentially just trade more. Like, if I was to make 1,600, it would tell me, oh, you need to make an additional $200 to pass, right? So just keep it simple. Make sure your profit is anywhere from 1,500 to 1,550, and you will be fine. You will be good to pass in 2 days. So that's that. Now, when you come over here to check out, right? I clicked this before. You click whatever account you want. All right. Now it's gonna make you an account. Obviously, I have an account, and I'm not logged in or anything. I'm not sure, but yeah, you can make an account first before you go about clicking this, right? But when you create the account and you're here, you're going to have all of the platforms that you can pick. So you have TopStepX, you have NinjaTrader, Tradeovate, and Quantower. I've only used these three. I've only used TopStepX, NinjaTrader, and Tradeovate. I've never used Quantower. I've never used any of these, but they're there. If you're like very big into trading and you use any of these softwares, you're more than welcome to pick this, all right? But for beginners, I recommend either TopStepX or Tradeovate, all right? Tradeovate is going to allow you to use it in TradingView, right? So the charting platform that we use, TradingView, it's going to allow you to just log in. TopStepX is just going to be its own like broker in a browser. I'll have a video out on a TopStepX tutorial, but TopStepX is going to look like this. It's its own browser, very clean. Also, there's more flexibility in TopStepX than there is in Tradeovate. In Tradeovate, you have a hard cap of $1,000 lost in that day. Let's say on a 50K. They have a 1K daily loss limit. Maximum daily loss limit, sorry. So if you lose $1,000, or if your account goes into the if you were like, yeah, literally at negative 995, you still have your account. If you're at negative 1,000, your account closes all of the positions and you cannot trade until the next day. That's what Tradeovate has. It's a really good rule, right? It prevents a lot of people from blowing their account because it's just like, hey, you lost this much money, you're gonna have to come back tomorrow and you can try again. But on Top Step, you can set it manually. You can set that number yourself. I could be like, okay, lock me out if I lose $500 in a day, all right? Or lock me out if I make $2,000 in a day. That way I don't have to go for more, you know? So that's Top Step X. I highly recommend this. This is what I trade with live every single day. I use Top Step X. And yeah, you're going to hit next, and then it's going to bring out all of your information. That's where you're going to have to make the account, and then you can get started trading futures on Top Step X. And one thing to note is that you can link the accounts. So let's say you get 5 accounts on Tradeovate or 5 accounts on Top Step X. You can link all of them up. However, on Tradeovate, you can't have them be synced on TradingView. It has to be on Tradeovate.com, the actual broker. This site right here. This is where you could link the account. You have to make a group, drag all of the accounts into the group, and then when you buy on one account, it's going to buy on all of them. Top Step X also has the same thing. So when you're officially on your account, of course, you guys are free to do whatever you want. If you want, there is a free trial where you can trade live with me, and you can pass your account because I'm trading live every single day. The trades that I take, you guys can take, and people do take. So yeah, if you guys want that information, head over to the Join Us channel on the Discord and head over to that link. All right, you're gonna join that, and then you can literally pass your account because I'm a profitable trader and I make money consistently. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, you're always free to comment them down below, or you can come over into the Discord and ask me in the community chat. We will have a tutorial coming out for Top Step X, and I hope to see you guys in that tutorial. And this is just a general understanding of what it is that I do and how we are able to make money doing it. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys trade live with me on Monday.